today. And let's start seated in a mermaid position. So I'm going to mirror you. So take your left foot, place it on the inside of your right thigh. Take your right hand onto your right hip and your left hand beside you. And then use that right hand to guide the sitting bone of that right pelvis down towards the ground. So I want to see if you can try to anchor it. You might be able to, you might not. And then squeeze the right glute, start to rotate your hips, push the right knee long so you're feeling this stretch, and start to spiral your body and look over that left shoulder. And then dropping the sitting bone back down, feel like you could hug your thigh bone deep into the pelvis. And then squeeze your glute, reach the knee, turn the body, find lots of rotation. Think about that spiraling of your spine from your tailbone up through the crown of your head. 3 more times. Sink back, breathe in, and then exhale and rotate. And 2, inhale. So we're sort of closing the hip. And then exhale and open through the pelvis. And then 1 more time. Come down. And then open. And then take your feet out in front of you. I'm going to turn so you can see me. And take that right ankle and cross it over your left thigh. Oh, straighten your arms if you can. And maybe press your sitting bones a little closer to your pelvis. So you feel a nice stretch there in that right glute. Opening up through the chest. Just take 3 deep breaths here. Trying to press the chest a little closer to your thighs. 1 more time. And then release that right leg off of your left and come and take mermaid position the other side. So take your left foot onto the inside of that right leg, or right foot on the inside of your left leg. Left hand onto your left pelvis. And let's guide that left pelvis down. Try to get that sitting bone to connect to the floor. You might notice one side connects better than the other. For me, this side of my body, which to you is my left side, but it's actually my right, it doesn't come to the ground. No problem on the other side. So just notice that maybe one side's a little tighter than the other. And then let's squeeze your left glute, press out of your left knee, find that rotation starting from the tailbone into the pelvis, spiraling through the spine, looking over that right shoulder. And then bringing that back in, breathe in, feel like you could suck that thigh bone deep into the pelvis. And then exhale and start to spin the thigh bone, the pelvis, the spine, the sternum up through the crown of your head. 3 more times, bringing that hip down. And then exhale. Every time you come down, try to find a little more range of motion. 2 more. So see if you can get either more connected into the mat or press firmer into the mat with that sit bone. Exhale, we reach. 1 more time, drawing that thigh bone deep into the pelvis. Take a breath in. And then exhale, and let's spiral. And then taking that left ankle and crossing it over your right thigh bone. Bending that right knee. Straighten those arms. Maybe you pick your hips up and you slide them a little closer to your heel, lifting up through the chest. Taking a nice stretch here through the glute. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Exhale, maybe you push that chest a little closer to your thighs. Breathe in. And exhale, sinking those sitting bones down 1 more time. And then taking your left foot off of your thigh, reaching your arms out in front of you, and just gently rolling yourself down onto your back bone by bone. Coming all the way down, and I have to go down like this these days. Take your hands by your side. Let's do a little spinal articulation. So we did a little bit of rotational work. Let's do a little flexion extension. So lifting the hips up, feeling every bone of your spine, lifting off the mat 1 at a time, trying to get the opening through the front of your pelvis. And then just rolling down nice and slow. Feel the crown of your head lengthen long as you round down through your spine. Take a breath in at the bottom. Exhale. We want to tuck the tailbone, draw the low abs, and use the abdominals to begin to peel the pelvis off of the mat. Imagine my hands on your knees, and I'm pulling your knees over your toes. And then you'll roll down. We'll do that 3 more times. Breathe in at the bottom. Press into your feet, squeeze your glutes. Again, imagine my hands on your knees and I'm drawing your knees away from your shoulders as you roll up. Take a breath in at the top, bone by bone, melt the spine back down, creating space between each one of your vertebrae as you roll down. And then one more time, we'll roll up. And then nice and slow, let's roll down. Bringing your spine into an optimal position, so whether that be an imprint or more of a neutral, let your spine rest where it wants to. And then take your legs and bring both of your legs into tabletop position. I'm just going to have one leg lifted, but I want you to have both of your legs lifted. Feel the thigh bones getting really heavy down into your pelvis, and starting with the right leg, squeeze your right glute, tap your toe to the mat, lift the right leg up. And then exhale, squeeze the left glute and tap the toe down. So if you're just watching this video at home, please have both of your feet up. I just have one leg up. That's all I can do these days. We tap and lift. Now, the goal of this exercise, there's two things we want to work on. Number one is making sure we're working the alignment of that thigh bone. So as you lift and lower your leg, you're really steering your thigh bone in your pelvis, right? So you're feeling that pelvis staying nice and still. As the leg lifts up, the thigh bone finds the back of the pelvis. And as you tap the toe down, the thigh bone finds a little bit more of the front. And then we also want to stabilize the spine. So as the toes drop down, you're not allowing the spine to lift up and away from the ground, whatever position your spine is in. Let's do two more. We'll tap and lift. And then one more time, tap and lift. Take both of your legs into tabletop. Squeeze your ankles, knees, and your thighs together and draw those knees a little closer to you. Really working your hip flexion here. Feel lengthen through your glutes. Squeeze both of your glutes, tap both of your toes down to the mat. Exhale. From the place of the squeeze, pull your legs back up. And then exhale, tap. So the more activation we can get in the back of our legs, the more glutes and hamstrings we can find, the less strain you will have on your spine. Support your leg bones. Let's go 5 more. Work those thighs. Work the glutes and quads. 4. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together for 3. Good. Last 2. One more time. And then bringing both of the knees up, just squeezing them in towards your chest. Keeping those legs in tabletop, take your right hand behind your head. Your left arm will lengthen behind you. Now, again, your legs are in tabletop. My legs are down on the floor. Take a breath in, curl your head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat, pressing that left hand past your thighs. So I'll do the opposite hand. And then inhale, release back. So think about this like the 100. Exhale, curl. I want you to feel like you could scrape your fingers on the ceiling as you curl up, and then inhale down. 3 more times. Exhale, curl. And down. Last 2, we curl, widen out through that right elbow. Finding a bit of length in through your spine as you lift. 1 more time. Keep this lift for me. Take both of your legs, float them back into tabletop. Point your toes. Take a breath in. Right hand's behind your head. Exhale, both of your legs lengthen out long. Inhale, draw the knees in. Exhale, both of the legs lengthen and in. So Bob, feet are together, knees are connected. I just have one leg up right now. Good. Now lift your right hand up off of the mat, Bob. So it's floating. Yes, you have it just at your hips here. There you go. Let's go 5 more. So really reaching into your hand. 5. Imagine you have the straps of the reformer in your hands right now. 4. And you're pushing into those straps as you bring the knees back in. 3. Last 2. 1 more time. And then let those knees come into the chest, squeeze them. Take your other hand behind your head, right hand behind your head. Legs in tabletop, my legs will come to the mat. Left arm reaches back behind you. We exhale and we curl up. So we should be doing the other side. And I may have messed that up. Breathe in, but just find the other arm for me. Exhale and in, release. 3 more times. So again, imagine a strap in your hand and you're pushing into that strap. As you lift up, we have 2. 1 more time, stay lifted, stay here. Left hand hovers above the mat. Toes are pointed, legs together. Press both of your legs out. Pull both of your legs back in. As you pull the legs back in, press your hands forward. So like you have those straps in your hands and you're reaching into those straps. Squeeze and pull. Let's go 4 more. So just a little version of the 100 here for 4. Press out, pull in 3. Good work. We go 2. One more time. Both of those legs come in. Give them a squeeze. Now, keeping both of your legs in tabletop, take both of your hands back behind you, hovering them off the floor, legs in tabletop. Exhale. We curl the upper body off the mat. Straighten your right leg out long. Pull the right leg in, head comes down, arms reach back. Exhale, curl up, left leg reaches out. And then bring it back in. Now, option, stay with single leg or curl up. Both of your legs reach long. We'll go for 5. Both legs or single. You choose. I'm going to opt for single here. And 4. Curl up. Press those hands down. 3 more. 3. Head, neck, and shoulders lift. I'm staying on the floor. You lift up. Last 2. One more time. If you have one leg out, bring both legs out to meet. Stay hovered. Pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, out. Squeeze those shoulder blades. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2 more. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more breath in. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head to the mat. Knees pull in. One more set of the 100. We're breaking them into 50s. Reach the arm back. Take a breath and exhale. Arms lift up, head lift, legs extend out long. And we pump the arms. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2 more. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 1 more. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. And then pull those knees in towards your chest. Take them down onto the floor, lengthen them long, flex your feet. Reach your arms back behind you. Let the ribs lift, find a bit of extension through your upper back, and then lift the arms, tuck the chin, roll yourselves up off of the mat. I'm gonna roll up like this, and you're gonna roll up bone by bone, stretching over those legs. We pulse 1 and pulse 2. And 3. Now stack your spine, soften the shoulders. Breathe in, exhale, roll yourself back down onto the mat, bone by bone, staying in the center of your spine. Reaching the arms behind you, find length here, let the ribs lift. Exhale, lift the arms, tuck the chin, press those ribs down into the mat, roll yourself up, dive over your legs. Pulse here, 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in, stacking your spine, arms are down. Roll yourself down, exhale. Through the center of your spine. Nice work. 2 more. Try to keep the biceps in line with your ears. Lift the arms, tuck the chin, roll yourself up, round up off of that mat, diving the body forward. Beautiful. Use this to stretch your spine, and then stacking your spine bone by bone, lifting the chest up, and then exhale. We tuck that chin, you roll yourself down slow, bone by bone. Beautiful. Stay to that center of your spine. 1 more time. Arms lift. Exhale. We roll up. Good. Dive over those legs. 3, 2, 1, and then sit yourself up tall. Bend your knees, grab onto the backs of your hamstrings, taking your legs and floating your legs up and off of the mat. You're going to hold here. Stay balanced in your sitting bones. Point your toes, straighten the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten that left leg and bend. Don't move off that position in your sitting bones. Straighten the right leg and bend, and then the left leg. Good. 1 more time on each side. Right leg and bend, and then the left leg, and then place your left foot onto the floor. Both hands to the back of your right leg. I want you to flex your foot, pull that leg in towards you, and then walk your hands a little bit higher up your calf. Holding it here, drawing your nose towards your shin bone and your shin bone towards your nose. Give that hamstring a nice stretch. Now start to lean back and bring your leg with you as you lean back, coming all the way down onto your back. So right all the way down, good. And then pressing that right leg into your hands, roll yourself all the way back up. Tuck the chin and roll yourself up. Good. Again, pull that shin bone towards your nose. Slowly, just like in the roll down, start to roll down, but bring your leg with you. With control, pull that hamstring, stretch it, and then press your leg into your hand as you roll yourself back up, 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 up. Good. One more time. Let's bring that leg with us as we roll down. Stay here. Straighten your left leg long onto the mat. Bring your hands by your side. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders on the ground. Point the right toes, and then make tiny circles of that right leg. We go 5. Now, don't move your pelvis. Keep your pelvis as still as you can. Keep your ribs still. You should feel a lot of abdominals working to stabilize ribs and pelvis. And then circle the leg the other way. Let's go 8. Nice work, guys. 6. Great job. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Bending the right knee, taking your hands behind your head, curling the head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat, hovering the left foot 6 inches off of your floor, and then let's switch the legs. Right leg pulls in, and then left leg pulls in, and then right leg pulls in, and left, and we switch. So just keeping that upper body still as those legs go out. Can you curl up a little higher? Find one more vertebra to come off of that mat. 8, and switch, and 7, switch, and 6, switch, and 5. Good. For 4, and 3, last 2, and 1. Draw the knees in, reach the arms behind you. Keeping the knees bent, roll yourself up, find bent knee teaser. So we're gonna come up. Yes, Elisa, good work, Bob. Grab onto the backs of those legs, and then take your right foot to the floor. Grab onto the back of that left hamstring, straighten it, flex the foot, grab onto your calf and pull that leg towards you, which is no longer in my movement repertoire. Giving that hamstring a bit of a stretch, point your toe. Start to roll your body back, bring your leg with you, breathe in, nice work. Great job, Allie. Exhale, press the leg into the hand, curl yourself up. Good job, Elisa, keeping that contraction into the belly. Take a breath in here, exhale, roll yourself down, excuse me. And then breathe in at the bottom and exhale, slowly pressing that leg into your hand with control. We roll up, 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 up. Good. One more time. We'll come down, bringing that leg with you. Head, neck, and shoulders to the mat. Hands by your side. Straighten your right leg. Leg, small leg circle. So left leg's in the air and we circle that leg. Good. Don't move the right foot. Keep the pelvis still. Let's go for 5. And circle it the other way. Circle. Good. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bend your left knee. Bring your hands behind your head. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. Float the right leg 6 inches off of the floor. Breathe in, exhale, switch your legs. We switch and switch. Switch. Good. And switch. Let's go 8 and switch. And 7. Switch, and 6, switch, and 5, 4, 3, last 2. One more time, pull the knees in, grab onto the backs of your legs, roll up, oh, sorry, I lied. Come back down, Elisa, sorry about that. So right back down onto your back. Take your arms, reach them behind you. Roll up, find bent knee teaser. So up we go, bent knee teaser, good. Now, hug those thigh bones as close to your body as you can. Don't grab onto them, I just have to, but pull those knees in really tight. So you feel really connected. Don't move your legs. Upper body will roll onto your mats just to the back of your rib cage, and then lift that upper body back up. Yes, good. Upper body down just to the ribs. Don't move your legs. That's the work. And up. Good. So Bob, don't let those legs pull away from you. 3 more times. Grab onto them if you need to. 3, keep your feet on the floor if you need to. And 2, good. One more time. Come all the way down onto your mat. Take your legs into tabletop position. Hands by your side. Squeeze your ankles, knees, and inner thighs together. On the exhale, both legs over to the left-hand side. Windshield wiper, a little bit of rotational work. Good. Back through center. And then take them over to the right. Lift that left pelvis up. come back through center, over to the left, right pelvis lifts, back to center, over to the right, left pelvis lifts, back to center. One more on each side. Great work. And then pause, legs in tabletop, arms reach behind you. Roll yourselves back into your bent knee teaser. So rolling yourself up, exhale, pull those thigh bones nice and close to you so you feel like you're in this beautiful V shape from your thigh bones to the torso. Keep your upper body stable, lower the feet down to the mat, and then lift those legs back up. Bob, I want you to lift taller through your chest. Tap the toes, yes, and then pull those legs up. Feel like your legs are connected to the back of your ribs, and lift the legs from the back of the ribs. One more time, lower and lift, and then come all the way down onto your backs. Yes, good work. Straighten your legs up, straight up towards the sky. So bend the knees and then straighten them straight up. Bob and Lisa, you guys are the only ones I can see, so that's why you're getting all the, Allie, you're in the dark. That's why you guys get all the attention. Hands by your side, legs go straight up. So up, no, hands by your side, legs are straight up. Yes. We there? Good. Now take both of your legs over to the left-hand side. So little straight leg windshield wiper, and then back to center, and then over to the right, and then back to center. Good. Move from your lower obliques, those muscles that sit deep in your pelvis. Good. Over to the right. Good. Back to center. Let's go for 4. Really picking up the pelvis. Use the abdominals. 3. Good. And 2. One more time. Good. Bending the knees. Arms reach behind you. One more time. Let's find our bent knee teaser. Exhale. Roll up. Good. Draw those thigh bones towards the torso, getting everything nice and connected. And then you will inhale, upper and lower body, come down to the mat. And then exhale, and you pull everything back in, keeping those knees bent. Inhale, we open, tapping the toes, back of the ribs. Exhale and in. 3 more times. Breathe into lower. Exhale, we curl up. And 2, into lower. Exhale to curl up. One more time, inhale down, exhale, lift, and come all the way up with your legs out in front of you. Take your feet wide. So if you're sitting on a mat, your feet are wider than your mat. And then reach behind and just pull that fleshy part of your tush away so you feel those sitting bones. Sitting up nice and tall, arms will extend out long. All right, so your arms are out to the side. Think about a string on the middle of your chest, lifting your chest up. Inhale, twist your body to the left-hand side. And then exhale, dive that right hand to the outside of the left toe. Look to your left and pulse here. 1, 2, and 3. We lift up, and then we spiral to the right. Exhale, left hand saws off that right baby toe. Stretch forward. 1. Get more range of motion. 2, and 3. And then we lift and we twist to the left. Exhale, dive forward. Feel that length in your spine. 1, and 2, and 3. And then we lift. One more time to that right. Exhale, we come down. 1, 2, and 3. Sitting up tall, taking those feet, bringing them together, pointing your toes. Finding the hands behind your head, squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, prepare, exhale, twist to the left, and we twist. 1, deepen that twist. 2, and 3, back to center. Press your head back into your hands. Exhale, twist to the right. Squeeze those inner thighs. 1, 2, 3, back to center. Twist to the left. We go 1, and 2, and 3, back to center. And then we go over to that right side. 1, 2, 3, back to center. Sit tall. Squeeze those legs. Exhale. Start to lean your body back. You're going to lean back as long as you can keep a flat back. And then you will tuck the tailbone and you round your body down onto the mat. Reaching the arms behind you. Keep those toes pointed. Lift the arms, tuck the chin. Roll yourself up, bringing the hands behind your head and dive over those legs. And we stretch. 1, this is called neck pull. 2, and 3, lift up, head and hands, keeping that flat back, lean your body back, go as long as you can, and then you tuck the tailbone, you roll yourself down, arms reach back, lift the arms, Use a bit of momentum to help you lift, and then catch the back of your head with your hands, and you dive over those legs. 1, 2, and 3. Let's do that 2 more times. Sit tall. Start to lean your body backwards. Leaning back, tuck the tail, roll through the center of your spine. Arms reach back. Lift the arms, catch the back of your head, dive over those legs, pointing the toes, squeeze those quads. 1 and 2 and 3. And then sitting up tall last time. Let's come all the way back. Tuck the tail. Good. Reach the arms behind you. And then lift yourself all the way up, catching the back of your head. Good work. All the way forward, and we pulse. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Sitting up, flipping onto the right side, coming all the way down onto that right side. All right, let's start in a nice straight line. You're going to point your toes. Take the left leg. Lift the left leg to hip height. Right leg comes to meet the left. Both legs down. Lift the right leg, or the top leg, and then right leg comes to meet the left, and then both legs down. 3 more. So it's left, right, and down. 2 more. Left, right, and down. 1 more time. Left, right, and down. Now pick both of your legs up for me. Hold them there. Take that left arm, reach it up over your left ear. You're going to inhale, lift the legs higher. Reach your left hand for your calves or maybe your quads, and then lower the legs. The arm reaches long. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, reach. Find length. Stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. 1 more time. Lift. Stay lifted, but take your left arm, bring it directly up over the left shoulder. Turn the toes so the heels are together, toes apart, and then beat your heels together. We're just going to clap those heels for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way onto your back. Stretch your arms behind you. Circle the arms like it's Saturday morning and you're in 15 centimeters of snow, making a snow angel, and then tuck your chin, and then roll yourself up. Oh, I almost got up there. Fine, teaser. And then sitting all the way up, and let's roll over onto the other side. Whoever had 36 weeks as when I could no longer do teaser, you win. All right, whoever picked that number, come down onto your left side. We're going to start by lifting that right leg. We lift it up. Left leg comes to meet the right, and then we come down. And then right leg, left leg to meet the right, and down. 3 more. Left, right leg, and down. And 2, bring that right leg up, and down. 1 more time. Lift. Good. Now, take your legs, lift the legs up. Reach that right arm up over your right ear. You will pick both of the legs up as the right hand comes to the thigh bone. Yes, good. And then we come down. And then inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Stretch. 3 more. Lift. And down. And 2, lift. And down. 1 more time. We lift. That right arm is directly over your right shoulder. Turn the toes, heels together. Beat the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your backs. Arms reach long behind you. Stretch the arms out. Circle them around like you're making that snow angel. And then exhale. Lift yourself up. Straight leg teaser. Take a breath in here. Everything down to the mat. Exhale. Everything down. Circle the arms. Take a breath in. Exhale. Lift up. Full teaser. And then down. And then 1 more time. Arms back. We circle. Lift. And then everything comes down onto the mat. Good. Bend your knees in towards your chest. Grab onto the shin bones with your hands. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up off of the mat for double leg stretch. So draw the knees towards your nose. Now, I'm going to slow it down here a little bit. We're going to inhale, reach the arms and reach the legs. We'll pause. And then exhale, circle and squeeze. So lengthen your breath. Inhale, we reach. Pause. Exhale, circle and squeeze. 3 more. We reach, breathe in. Circle, squeeze, exhale. Last 2, we lengthen. We find that momentary pause. Exhale, we come in. 1 more time, we reach. And then we come in. Let the head come down to rest. Keep the knees in. Let your body rock from side to side. You'll take a breath in, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up on that exhale. We're going to do a second set of double leg stretch a little faster. So head, neck, and shoulders lift off the mat. Inhale, reach, and circle. So breathe in, and circle, and in, and circle. Good. 3 more. In, and circle. Last 2. In, and circle. 1 more time. In, and circle. Pull those knees in for single straight leg stretch. Take the hands onto the back of that right leg, lower the left leg down, head, neck, and shoulders are lifted, and then we take a breath in, exhale, we switch, give that leg a pull, switch and pull, switch and pull, switch and pull. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the head for bicycle crunches. We'll go 8 and twist, and 7 and twist, 6 and twist. 5 and twist, 4 and 3 and 2. 1 more time, single straight leg stretch. Right leg long, left leg on the mat. Pull that leg in towards you, and then we switch and pull, and switch and pull, and switch and pull, and switch and pull for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hands behind the head. We take it to those bicycles. We go 8 and switch and 7 and switch and 6 and switch and 5 and 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Feet to the mat, hands by your side. Good work. Let's come into some glute bridge work. So having your feet flat, hip distance apart and parallel, pick your hips up into a glute bridge and then come all the way back down. I'm going to let you choose whether you roll your spine up or whether you keep that spine flat and you pick the hips up in more of a hinge. Press the feet down, lift, and then drop the hips. And then lift, press those feet down, and then lower the hips. Good, let's go a little faster. We'll go for 8, up and down. Good, and 7, squeeze the glutes, and lift. 6, up and down. 5 to go, we go up and down. Last 4, we lift, and down. 3 more, we lift, and down. Last 2, lift, and down. 1 more time, lift and stay lifted. Hold it there. Keep that squeeze. Keep pressing your feet into the mat. 30-second hold. I want you to continue to feel like you're dragging your heels to your sit bones. You're reaching your knees over your toes. 15 seconds. Keep that squeeze. Keep the lift. Good. 10 seconds here. And we go 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower the hips. Take your feet about 2 inches further away from you and lift the toes up. So just the heels are pressing into the ground. So the toes are lifted, the heels are down, and then feel like you could pull your heels and your sitting bones together. So feel the backs of your legs charge up, and then press into the heels, lift the bum and lower. More hamstrings here. Lift the bum and down. Good. Lift and down. So keep feeling, what you will naturally feel is your heels slipping away from you. I want you to feel like you're squeezing your heels to your sit bones. We'll go 3 more. 3, lift 2, 1 more, stay here. So keep that lift for me. Now, take your right heel, walk it back an inch, left heel back an inch, right heel forward an inch, left heel forward. So you're just doing little steps, forward, forward, and back with those hips lifted. Yes. So go forward, and so Bob, step forward with the right foot, keep it there. Take your left foot to meet your right. Pull your right heel back, pull your left heel back. You got it. Let's go 8. Good. And 7, taking it for a little walk. And 6. And 5. and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Coming all the way down, walking your feet a little closer to your sit bones, lifting your heels so that now the toes are pressing into the floor. Walk those feet in a little bit closer, and we're going to lift the hips up and down, pressing into the toes. Squeeze the bum. Press the ground away. Squeeze those glutes. Lower. Squeeze, lift, and down. 5 more. We go 5 and 4. Good work. Last 3. 2 more. We stay lifted on the last one. Stay lifted here. Take that right leg. Float it into tabletop. Straighten the right leg. And then lower the right leg straight to the floor. And then lift that right leg up. And then down. And then lift. And then down. And then lift. Let's go 3 more. Lower, squeeze, lift. And 2. 1 more time. Taking that right foot beside the left. Taking that left leg lifted up. Keep those hips lifted. Lower the left leg down and up and down. Squeeze the glute and lift. For 3 and lift. And 2 and lift. And 1 and lift. And coming all the way down. Heels to the floor. Let those legs rock from side to side. Now, taking those legs and straightening them and bringing yourself up in a roll up. So rolling yourself up, arms reach behind you. Yes, Bob, good work. Nice work, Ali. Good, coming all the way up. Perfect. And then taking those feet out in front of you, having your hands behind your back. Turn the palms forward, be really strong in your wrist. Now, Lisa, if this doesn't feel good in your body, in your wrist, I want you to go back and do your glute bridges again, because this might be a bit hard on your wrist. Press out of your shoulders, looking towards your toes. You'll take a breath in. On the exhale, point your toes, touch your tailbone, and lift your body up. Feel like you're dragging your heels to your sitting bones, and then lower the body down, flex the feet, sit tall. And then we do that again. We point the toes, we scoop the tailbone, you press into the hands, you lift up, eye gaze to your toes, and then you come all the way down, and then you flex. Let's go 3 more. Toes point, tuck the tail, press yourself up, and then coming all the way down with the flex in the foot. And let's do that 1 more time. Toes point, we lift, and then we come all the way down. Now reaching the arms out in front of you, roll yourselves back down onto your mats, coming all the way down. And then when you get down, legs in tabletop. Take the legs and straighten the legs for me. And then let's do 5 clockwise circles. Now they don't have to be big circles. They can be little. Inhale to the right, exhale down and around. 3 more. What I want you to feel is the abdominals. Are the abdominals moving your pelvis? And then the legs moving because of that pelvic movement. And then take your legs the other direction, go the other way. We go 5 and 4, 3, good, last 2 and 1. Okay, here we go. Legs stay up. Legs are straight, arms reach back behind you. Take a breath in. Let's find teaser. Exhale, we come all the way up, up, up. Good. Now taking the legs down, bringing your hands behind you, turning the palms. I want you to bend your elbows. You're going to roll yourself back and then press yourself back up to straight. Good. And then we roll down and then we press up. 3 more times. We roll. Welcome to my world, guys. This is how I get up all the time. 2 more, down and lift. And then 1 more time, come down. Keep it down slightly. Take your hands and bring them wide with your fingertips on the floor. I'm going to try to show that to you. So the hands are quite wide. We're rolling back. Take your legs into tabletop position. Okay, both legs up. Good. Now, take the legs, and if you can, straighten the legs for me. 5 clockwise circles. We go 5. Both legs. 4, yes. 3, keep the chest lifted. 2 and 1. This is a nice chest opener. Go the other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Now stay here with those legs up, legs up. Take your arms, reach them in front of you. We find teaser and come all the way down onto your backs. Roll onto your right side, grab your left ankle, take a quad stretch. Squeeze your left glute. Reach out of your left knee. And then releasing that, coming onto your other side and grabbing onto that right leg and just taking a nice little quad stretch. Make sure wherever you are in your home, you have some space in front of your head and your arms. We're going to roll onto our bellies. And I just want a little bit of space so you can extend your arms straight out long. Okay, so come down onto your bellies. Press the tops of your feet into the floor here. Take your hands and just bring them wide to the side like a cactus, forehead to the mat. Squeeze your quadriceps so you feel your knees lift slightly off of the floor. And then lift your abdominals up away from the ground so that your tailbone lengthens towards the mat. You will take both of your arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the arms up, pause there, hold. Inhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. Yes. Now stay here. Take a breath in. Can you press your chest more forward rather than up? Good. On the next breath in, straighten your right arm. You'll breathe in, right arm lengthens. Exhale, bend. Inhale, left arm lengthens and bend. Right arm and bend, and then left. Good. 2 more each side. Can you keep that forward push of your chest? Squeeze your upper back muscles. And 3, keep those quads active. 2 more, reach. 1 more, reach. And then let everything come down. Good. Take a breath in, arms lift, head, neck, and shoulders lift. Press your chest forward. Hold it here, breathing in, lifting both of your legs up off of the floor. Hold that on an exhale, draw the tummy in tighter, and then inhale, stretch both arms out long. So breathe in, exhale, squeeze the arms by your side. Inhale, reach, find as much length as you can. Exhale, bend. 3 more. This is as much of an abdominal exercise as it is an extension exercise. So keep pulling those abs in, activate the belly. 1 more time, reach the arms, hold them out. We kick the arms and the feet. We swim. We go 8 and 7 and 6. Find length, find strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat. Send the sitting bones back to the heels. Take a child's pose stretch here. And then bringing yourself up onto your knees, taking the arms, reaching them in front of you for thigh stretch. Squeezing your glutes, arms are out. We inhale, we lean the body back. And then exhale, we press forward. Good. Inhale, you lean the body back. And then exhale, forward. 3 more times. We lean back, squeezing the glutes, opening the pelvis. We press forward. We have 2 back and forward. 1 more time, leaning back. Coming forward, arms to the side. Take the right leg to the side. Inhale, left arm leans to the left, hand to the floor, right hand behind your head. Flex that right foot, pull that right leg forward. Pulse, pulse, pull back. Pull forward, pulse, pulse, and back. Squeeze. 3 more. Exhale, last 2. Exhale, 1 more time. Exhale, then find the side plank of your choice, either on your hand or on your elbow, and we lift and we hold into a plank. Good. You're going to hold this plank 30 seconds. Good. So keep pressing into that bottom arm. Pull the ribs up and away from the ground, really connecting and contracting in through that left side. Right, left side. Yes, left side. Let's go another 10 seconds. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Now take that left knee back onto the mat and then bring yourself up, hands behind your head. Tip over to the right side, stretch out of the left arm, and then just leaning over to that left-hand side. And then tipping over to the right, we stretch, and then leaning over to that left side. 3 more times. We come over, and then we lean. Good. Last 2. We reach and down. 1 more time. We reach and then come down. Good. Let's switch up other side. Slide that right leg in. Arms out to the side. Left leg out long. Reach out of the right hand, taking the hand to the floor. Left leg lifts, hands behind your head. Pull forward, double pulse, squeeze and back. Pull forward, double pulse, Squeeze and back. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more. And then pausing here, taking that foot down, finding that side plank. So whatever side plank works for you, and hold for 30. So you can be on your elbow, you can be on your bottom knee, you can be in a position here if you want, you can be here, you can be here. Lots of variety. Find that side plank that works for your body. 15 seconds, keep pushing into the ground. Keep pulling your ribs up away from the floor. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, taking that bottom knee to the mat. Lifting yourself back up, hands behind your head. Tipping over to the left-hand side, stretch. And then we tip right. And then we tip left, we stretch. And then we tip right. Good. 3 more times. We tip. And then right. And 2. And then tip. Good work. 1 more time. There we go, Allie. And tip. And then let's bring that leg back in, taking your hands to the ground, finding yourself in a tabletop position, and then just finding yourself into a plank position. We're going to come here. We're just going to do a little wave. So tucking the chin, rolling the hips up, dropping the heels, called up stretch, and then bringing yourself back to your plank. And then tucking the chin, rolling up, and then coming back into that plank. 3 more times. Chin tuck. We roll. And then into your plank. And 2. And then find that plank. And then 1 more time we come up. Pause here. Pedal out those heels. Left heel down. Right heel. Left heel. And then right. And then just pausing, nice deep stretch through the calves. Press your hands firmly into the mat. Draw them forward as you press your hips up and back. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Let your body dangle over those legs. Stretch your spine. Take opposite elbows in your hands. Sway from side to side. Let your body be heavy. Let that head dangle in between your arms. And then let your arms just drape down. You'll take a breath and slowly, bone by bone, we'll roll up, circling the arms up towards the ceiling. Grabbing onto that left wrist with your right hand, keeping the hips stacked over the ankles. Dive up and over to that left-hand side. And then lifting yourself up, grabbing onto your left wrist with your right hand, up and over. And then taking your hands by your side, turn your palms to face forward. Center your body weight on all 4 corners of your feet. Soften the collarbones down onto your first ribs. Take 1 more breath in from the belly up through the top of your head. And then exhale. There you go, guys. Awesome work tonight. That flies by. It always does on Thursdays. Thanks for coming out.